Hi, welcome back to my class in Mathematics of Investment. For today, we will take some more examples of problems involving the unknown time at compound interest rate. For our first example, consider the following problem. An investment of 250,000 pesos accumulates to 271,684 pesos at 7 and 3/4% compounded monthly. What is the period of investment? The period of investment here refers to the length of time for which the principal of 250,000 pesos was invested. So the first step, we write the given information in the problem and we start up with the principal, denoted by capital P. The principal capital P is 250,000 pesos. And the problem says that this amount accumulated to 271,684 pesos. That means that the accumulated value of 250,000 pesos is 271 pesos, 271,684, 271,684,000 pesos. And that's denoted by A for accumulated value. And this is the accumulated value of the principal P at the given interest rate of 7 and 3/4%, denoted by J. And 7 and 3/4%, the problem says, is compounded monthly. That means M, the number of conversion periods in 1 year, is 12. And in using the formula, we always convert the interest rate in decimal number. 3/4 is 0.75, and 7 and 3/4 is 7.75, and you divide that by 100, you get 0.0775. And we compute the interest rate per month. The interest is compounded monthly, which means that the interest is computed 12 times in 1 year. And we compute the interest rate per month by dividing the annual interest rate of 7 and 3/4% by 12. And the result is denoted by small I. Now to prevent the writing of a decimal number with many digits, we simply write I as 0.0775 divided by 12. And to find the unknown time, we use the formula for accumulated value of principal at compound interest rate, because the given interest rate in this problem is compound interest rate. And the formula for computing the accumulated value at compound interest rate is given by the following. The accumulated value at compound interest rate of the principal P is given by P times quantity 1 plus I to the power n, where n is the total number of conversion periods, 40 years. And it's equal to the number of conversion periods per year, M, multiplied by the number of years, denoted by T. and it is t that we want to solve for this problem. So now we substitute the given accumulated value, the given principal, the interest rate per year, and the exponent n is equal to m multiplied by t, where m is equal to 12. Thus, n is equal to 12 multiplied by t. We substitute A is 271,684. Is equal to principal 250,000 pesos. Times multiplied by quantity 1 plus I, where I we write as 0.0775 divided by 12. To the power n, and n is 12t. And it is from this equation that we will solve for the unknown t, the unknown value of t. And the first step is to divide both sides of the equation by 250,000 pesos. We will start eliminating the constants from the right hand side until we only have the variable t at the right hand side. So to do that, we start by dividing both sides of the equation by 250,000 pesos. And 250,000 pesos will cancel out from the right hand side because 250,000 divided by 250,000 is 1. Again, to avoid writing of decimal number with many digits, we simply write 271,684 divided by 250,000. Since the variable t is at the exponent of quantity 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12, we take the natural logarithm of both sides. So we can write 12t as a coefficient of ln of 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12. We now take the ln or natural logarithm of both sides. And to the right hand side of this equation, this right hand side, we apply one of the properties of natural logarithm, the ln of quantity 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12 to the power 12t by property of natural logarithm can be written as 12t multiplied by ln of quantity 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12. Finally, to solve for t, we must remove 12 here in the coefficient of t. So we divide both sides by 12. And also to remove ln of quantity 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12 from the right hand side. We also divide both sides by ln of 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12. That is, we divide both sides of the equation by 12 times ln of 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12. So we have divided both sides of the last equation by 12 multiplied by ln of quantity 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12. From the right hand side, 12 over 12 is 1, or we cancel out 12. And ln of this quantity divided by ln of the same quantity is 1. So we cancel out ln of this quantity over ln of the same quantity. And what is left at the right hand side is t. T now is equal to ln of 271,684 divided by 250,000 divided by 12 times ln of 1 plus 0.0775 divided by 12. And we will compute this direct from our scientific calculator. We now find the value of t using our scientific calculator. If you are having difficulty in entering this in your scientific calculator, you start by computing the numerator and then compute the denominator and get the quotient of the numerator and the denominator. But when you compute the numerator or the denominator, do not round it off yet to 2 decimal places. You take all the decimal numbers. So we start with ln of 271,684 divided by 250,000. ln of 271,684 divided by 250,000. And you should get 0.083. That is the answer that you should get for the value of ln of 271,684 divided by 250,000. Now we compute the denominator. 12 times ln of 1 plus 1 plus 0.00775 divided by 12 divided by 12 divided by 12. And you should get 0.0772. Now we divide the numerator by the denominator. We have 0.08317870836. 317870836 divided by 0.0772508 and you should get 1.0. Now we round this up to two decimal places. After the decimal point, you count three digits, and the third digit from the decimal point is to be rounded off. We have 1, 2, 3, 6 is the digit to be rounded off. Since 6 is more than 5, we add 1 to the digit preceding 6, 7. We add 1 to 7. And our final answer to two decimal places is 1.08. And the unit is years. Now we take another example of finding the unknown time at compound interest rate. The problem says, how long will it take 83,900 pesos to accumulate to 97,445 pesos, 3 and 5/7%. Compounded quarterly. Again, how long will it take 83,900 pesos to accumulate to 97,445 pesos? 3 and 5/7% compounded quarterly. And the time is the unknown here because in this problem we are asked how long will it take. So that means that we have to find the time t. And we write the given information, the amount 83,900 pesos is the principal because it is the amount that accumulates to another amount. And the second amount given is the accumulated value of 83,900, which means that if the second amount is the accumulated value of 83,900 pesos, then 83,900 pesos is the principal denoted by capital P. And the second amount given, 97,445, is the accumulated value of the principal 83,900. Accumulated value is denoted by capital A. the given interest rate is 3 and 5 over 7%, and the compound interest rate is denoted by small letter J. And when substituting the interest rate in the formula, we have to convert it to decimal number. So we convert 5 over 7 divide 5 by 7, and you add the whole number part of this mixed fraction plus 3, and the answer in your calculator you divide by 100 and do not round off yet to 2 decimal places. We only round off to 2 decimal places in the final answer. So 3 and 5 over 7% is 0.03. Zero point 0.03714285,714. And this interest rate is compounded quarterly, which means that the interest is computed 4 times a year, that is every 3 months, and the number of conversion periods for quarterly is denoted by small m. And we compute the interest rate per 3 months per conversion period. Conversion period here is 3 months. That is, the interest is computed every 3 months. And we compute the interest rate per 3 months per conversion period of 3 months. The interest rate per conversion period is computed by dividing J by M, where our J is 0.03714285714. Divide by M is 4 quarterly. And since the interest rate involved in this problem is compound interest, we make use of the formula for computing the accumulated value of principal at compound interest rate. And the formula is given by the following. The accumulated value at the given principal at compound interest rate is computed by this formula. Accumulated value A is equal to the principal times quantity 1 plus I to the power n, where I is the interest rate per conversion period. In our example, small I is equal to 0.03714285,714 divided by 12. To the power n, where n is the total number of conversion periods, 40 years, and n is equal to the number of conversion periods per year times the number of years. In our example, m is 4 because the interest is compounded quarterly. Multiply by the unknown t, time in years. Now we substitute the given information into this formula and we solve for t in the resulting equation. A is 97,445. Okay, we have a correction here. Our I is the interest rate per conversion period. It's equal to the interest rate per year, J, 0.03714285,714. Divide by M. Our M is 4 because the interest rate is compounded quarterly. That means 4 times in a year. So J divided by M, M is 4. So this 12 here should be 4. In this formula, accumulated value is 97,445 equals the principal 83,900 multiplied by quantity 1 plus I is 0.03714 to 85714 divide by 4 to the power n. N is equal to 40. And it is from this equation that we will solve for t. So we start removing the constants one by one from the right hand side of this equation by dividing first both sides of the equation by 83,900. At the right hand side, 83,900 divided by 83,900 is 1. Or we can simply cancel out 83,900 over 83,900 from the right hand side. At the left hand side, we have 97,000. Now, to remove t from the exponent of this quantity, we now take the natural logarithm of both sides. And we apply one of the properties of natural logarithm at the right hand side. We now take the natural logarithm of the left side and the natural logarithm of the right hand side. At the left hand side, we have ln of 97,445 divided by 83,900. We also take the natural logarithm of the right hand side. And we apply the property, one of the properties of natural logarithm. This ln of this quantity to the power 40 will be equal to 40 times ln of this quantity. And the left hand side of this equation is the same, ln of 97,445 divided by 83,900. finally, to have t only at this side of the last equation, we divide both sides by 4 and by ln of this quantity. Or we divide both sides of this equation by 4 times ln of this quantity. At the right hand side of the equation, we cancel 4 over 4 because it is 1. We also cancel ln of this quantity over ln of the same quantity because it is also 1. Finally, t now is equal to ln of 97,445 divided by 83,900. And divide by 4 times ln. Again, we start by computing the numerator, ln of 97,445 divided by 83,900. And we take all the decimal numbers because it's not yet the final answer. ln of 97,445 divided by 83,900. And you should get 0.149665. Now we compute the denominator 4 times ln of this quantity. We have 4 multiplied by ln of 1 plus 0.03714285714 divide by 4. And you should get 0.0369. Now we get the value of this quotient, 0.14 966 250 28 divide by 0.0369. Point 0.0369 714 6832. And you should get 4.04805. And it is this answer that we will round off to two decimal places. From the decimal point, you count 3 digits, and the third digit from the decimal point is the digit to be rounded off. This is the decimal point, we count 3, 1, 2, 3. The number 2, the digit to be rounded off is 8, and 8 is more than 5, so we add 1 to the digit preceding 8, which is 4. We add 1 to 4, and we get 4.05 years. This means that it will take 4.05 years approximately for the principal of 83,900 pesos to accumulate to 97,445 pesos at the interest rate of 3 and 5 over 7% compounded quarterly. For your practice, please try the following exercises. Number 1, how long will it take for 75,000 pesos to accumulate to 101,950 pesos at 6.5% compounded monthly? Number 2, if 268,125 pesos is the accumulated value of 100,500 pesos at 4 and 4 over 7% compounded semi-annually, then what is the period of investment? In both of these two problems, the unknown is the time t. And for you to check your answers, I give you the answers for number 1. The answer is 4.74 years, correct to 2 decimal places. For number 2, the answer correct to 2 decimal places is 21.71 years. And that completes our lesson for today on finding the unknown time at compound interest rate. If you have questions about the lessons today, please ask your questions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Art Calisan, the channel of learning and leisure. You may also ask your friends, your classmates, your neighbors and relatives to subscribe to my YouTube channel so they may learn as well. Thank you for joining me in my class today in Mathematics of Investment.